Romeo, a dedicated atheist and bad boy, and Juliet, a devout Catholic like the rest of her community, who is dedicated to her education and future, both students at Rockdale High School. Through a perilous journey of romance they've traveled, their love forbidden by their beliefs. Finally approaching the end of their quest, they continue to search for a way to be together because Juliet's parents wish for her to be with another Catholic boy, Paris. The scene is set at the local hospital, where her body lies in a detrimental coma due to her attempted yet failed suicide. Paris is saying a final goodbye to Juliet, for there is a high chance she will not ever open her eyes again, and oblivious to the fact that Romeo is on his way to do the same.
Keep watch for any nurses or guards coming. It's after visiting hours and we're not even supposed to be here, but I want to say goodbye to Juliet in private. Stay here and text me if you hear anyone coming.
All right, you're taking a big risk, but I'll do it.
If only everything in life worked out perfectly. God, why'd you have to go so soon? Shoot, I gotta hide.
So I left the letter on the counter for Dad, and now all I gotta do is go see Juliet to say goodbye for the last time. So I swear if someone tries to stop me, I'll beat them to death. The only light in my life. My world stripped away from me. I've got nothing left. Nothing.
Romeo? What the heck is he doing here? Stop whatever you're doing. I know who you are and I know why you're here. You already killed Tybalt and now you think messing with his cousin's unconscious body will do any good?
Yeah, that's exactly what I came here to do. Idiot. Look, I'm gonna warn you, you shouldn't mess with someone who's desperate. Just get out of here and leave me alone, and don't make me any angrier than I already am. I came here to harm myself, and I don't want to hurt anybody else.
No, I'm not leaving until you come with me. You shouldn't even be here.
And neither should you. Don't say I didn't warn you when you're lying on the floor with blood all over your face.
Oh God, I gotta go tell the nurse.
Oh my gosh, I just killed a man. Wait a minute. Paris was my best friend, Mercutio's cousin, and was supposed to date Juliet. Crap, what have I done? Least I can do is move him over by Juliet. This is the only time a man should be happy before he dies. Seeing you here, like this, isn't really doing it for me. For you, Juliet, and Tybalt, I'll do you the favor of killing the man who killed you with the same hand that made you die so young. Juliet, you're a real miracle for looking this good after having the life sucked out of you by death. You don't even look dead, which is odd, but oh well. Death will never be more in love with you than I am. I guarantee it. I'll forget about who I am to everybody else and remain who I am in this moment with you, vulnerable and open. This is the last time I'll ever see you as a live man, ever feel you as a live man, never love you as a live man. Here's to you, Juliet, and all that you've given me.
God, it's creepy in here. If only I had someone with me. But Romeo's been in there for a while and I'm starting to get worried. Romeo? Romeo? Dead? And Paris too? How did this even happen? Juliet?
Counselor Lawrence?
Oh my gosh, is Romeo here? Where's Romeo?
Juliet, this is going to take some time to understand, but we really need to get out of here. I never knew you would take my saying, take matters into your own hand, quite so literally. Something bad has happened, but I'll explain it all later. Don't ask questions.
How can you ask me to leave when Romeo's lying dead on the floor? Go ahead and go, but I'm staying.
Whatever, I'm not getting caught.
Pills? Romeo killed himself with pills? Of course. Oh God, he had to have left some on the floor for me.
You know which room it is, so lead the way.
Oh God, someone's probably coming to look for Romeo. Romeo's pocket knife, quick and easy. Oh, I pray to my good Lord, bring me to Romeo.
Call 911, please, and ask for Officer Esculus. Tell him that Juliet Capulet is dead, and she's out of her bed, and we never heard her flatline, and that Romeo, Montague, and Paris are dead too. Reach out to both families and tell them to get here ASAP. We've got a lot of looking to do. Go now, please. You, stay here until Officer Esculus arrives. Don't move, please.
Counselor Lawrence, what are you doing here?
Well,
What is going on?
What is going on?
Finally, y'all are here. Now let's get to the bottom of this. Nurse?
A man by the name of Paris has been killed, and Romeo Montague and Juliet Capulet were found right beside him. All of them were found dead at the scene. Counselor Lawrence from their school is suspected to have something to do with this. My apologies, but I need to go to attend to other patients.
First my wife dies of a heart attack and now my only son? He was always a rebellious boy, but I never thought he'd go before me.
Look, I know we're all in pain here, but we need to get to the bottom of this. Counselor Lawrence?
alright, I'll be brief because I couldn't bear to think about it much longer. The truth is, look, if anyone's in charge of this tragedy, it's me. Punish me, let me suffer.
Who are you? I'm Paris's best friend. Wait, so then you know why Paris was here. Tell me. He came to say goodbye after getting word that Juliet might not wake up. He told me to leave him alone, so I did. I heard fighting and ran to go get the nurse.
I found this letter from Romeo on the counter today. I haven't really read through it, but it may be some use to you.
Well, Lawrence was clearly involved, and Romeo and Juliet definitely loved each other, but couldn't be together because of you two, Montague and Capulet. Romeo got the pills from a dealer on Howler Street and used them to kill himself to be with Juliet. Gosh, don't you see what your judgment has caused? Who cares if Romeo's the only atheist in town? Their deaths are all your fault. Now heaven has figured out a way to take your only children.
Well, there's nothing left to say except I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in what I do, but I just don't want anything like this to ever happen again.
I couldn't say it better myself. And to keep this tragedy on our minds as a lesson, I say we dedicate a park bench outside to Juliet.
And the one next to it for Romeo, so that way they'll never be apart.
I'm glad you guys have figured this out, but we need to discuss punishments. Who will be excused and who won't. I've never seen a case like this.
Not doing anything! Oh my god!
Go.
I'm gonna stab you. Can you leave? No!